All right, good evening and welcome. My name is TC Dumas, Certified Artist Developer, partner with Conquer. This is not a picture of me. Partner with Conquer Entertainment and Market America Inc. I am also a artist developer trainer, and I want to welcome you to today's overview. Here, let's do this real quick. There we go. Welcome you to today's overview. This is the Conquer Entertainment's Unlabel presentation. Okay, and today we are going to be talking about this new system, what I feel is revolutionary within the industry, that allows artists to be able to essentially brand and fund their music careers, all while staying independent. And so we're going to talk about how this is done through Conquer Entertainment's Unlabel system. Before we begin tonight, I want to go ahead and, again, thank you for joining me. We're going to try to keep this to an hour, which means we should be done here by 6:30 as the goal, maybe 6:35, but we'll be very, very close to it. What I'd like to do, and I'd like to get started right away, is I'm going to show a video, which is what we were looking at before I started this slide. So I'm going to go ahead and move this for just a moment. I'm going to bring this video back up. And let's have a listen to, this is Conquer Entertainment's electronic press kit. This just gives a little bit of an overview of what it is that we, or what Conquer Entertainment provides as an Unlabel.
I'm in an arena, people, for 30,000 people. Let's get on our feet, people. Get on your feet, come on. I've always wanted to tell 30,000 people, get up, get on your feet, get up. Let me hear it. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put them in the air. Put them in the air. Shake them like you just don't care. What?
After the book tour, I have a big conference with Conquer Entertainment. That's the entertainment label I'm down with. We're going out to North Carolina, play a show for a big conference. It's 25,000 people.
I really do it to touch the fan, touch their heart. Like if I can become somebody's idol or inspire them with something, then I get a hype up.
You need to get Conquer.
Make sure you guys get Conquer.
You need to get Conquer.
Make sure that you get Conquer.
Get Conquer. You need to get Conquer.
You need to get Conquer. You need to get Conquer.
You need to get Conquer. Get Conquer.
Oh, love it! I get chills every time I see it. All right, so let's jump right into tonight's presentation of what. So after all that hype, what is Conquer Entertainment, and how can it help you as an artist, or if you're an industry professional tonight watching this overview, how can it help the artists that you may be working with or trying to bring along in the industry in their music career? So, who are we? Conquer Entertainment is a turnkey solution for an artist or their team to open, own, and successfully operate an independent label for the purpose of creating music, branding artists, building a music career, and generating income. What is it that we do? Essentially, we're an alternative label solution. We provide training and services to help sustain music careers, and we assist musicians in achieving their dreams. What we are not a label, an advance, or management. This here just shows a timeline of Conquer Entertainment, kind of where we started from. Back in 2006, the idea was created and launched by Conquer Entertainment's CEO and founder. Very proud of this young female entrepreneur, Amanda Reidinger. And then in 2010, we launched our first beta site, which was MA My World. We're very proud of that. We were introduced into the music arena by people like Counting Crows and Sheryl Crow and Boys to Men. A lot of the industry professionals, or excuse me, a lot of the industry, mainstream artists that were welcoming us as an entertainment company coming in. In 2010, we also partnered with a company called Shop.com, which allowed us to add a marketing aspect and a funding aspect to what we do for our artists, and we helped us bring people power to the power of music. In 2011-2012, we actually launched our second beta site, which is actually Get Conquer, and our current home for our artists, which is GetConquer.com. There we have hundreds of artists that have joined since that time period, and this year or actually beginning of 2014, we're looking to release a new version of that site. How does Conquer benefit? Essentially, you get the most out of your artist's brand. Learn how to build your career independently, utilize existing products that work like an endorsement. You'll actually have a personal mentor to help you through each step, and then understanding the digital music market and how to use it with an Unlabel. What is it that we help you do? Essentially build and brand your career from whatever level that you're at. Now, the cool thing about this program is not that it's designed for the new up-and-coming artist. You can be an artist who's been around the industry for 10, 15 years and utilize this platform, and you'll see that as we go along. But essentially, a lot of artists don't have the opportunity to build a brand, to build, to create income from brands that they represent, like Nike or Adidas or Puma or Sean John or Timberlands, right? I mean, all these different brands. Usually, you have to be somebody or more of an artist that's out there and well known before you even remotely come close to endorsement deals because of that. And so what Conquer Entertainment does is that because of the relationships they've built within the industry and with our marketing partner, it allows you to actually brand and build your career, work with an actual person. We call a certified artist developer. You're going to see me shorten that to CAD, C-A-D, CAD. Okay, but that's what Conquer Entertainment calls a certified artist developer. That means they've been certified by Conquer's training team to help build your music career step by step to a success. Learn how to use your brand to get the most out of your music career and goals. Again, what is a CAD? A business professional trained by music business experts on how to help you build a successful music career and Unlabel business. They do have to take a 2-day training, pass a test, and meet certain business requirements in order to become a certified artist developer. This slide here actually showcases what our CAD network, our network of artist developers, looks like. And this map is a little bit older, so we actually have almost 50 to 60 more artist developers that are than what you see on this map. But essentially, what does this do for you as an artist? Well, if there's an artist developer in those areas, then that means that they're currently working with local venues and working with local artists and local promoters. And so, if you are looking, let's say you're an artist in Minnesota and you're looking to go to Seattle, then there's likelihood is that there's an artist developer there that can help you facilitate that process, maybe supplementing shows that you may already have. Maybe you're an artist from Minnesota and you want to go to New York. Okay, clearly there's a lot of blue dots in New York, so the opportunities to be able to perform in New York, would be, greater depending on obviously, the style of music you play and what spots are open. But that isn't, that's an option, and so we're very proud of the network of artist developers that we have. What do we help you do? Utilize existing products that work like an endorsement. Again, choosing from thousands of well-known partner stores such as Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Musician's Friend, Guitar Center, as well as exclusive shop.com brands. Now, these brands are exclusive, meaning your fan base or when you're endorsing this, the only place that you can go is go back to your music profile, and we'll talk about that in order to be able to, for you to be able to fund your music career. You're going to be able to earn profits as you grow your music career by branding through sharing your favorite brands with your fans. Understand the digital music market and how to use it with an Unlabel. Be a part of the digital trend. Have your music brand in all, your music brand all in one place with your getconquer.com site. You'll be able to grow your fan base through one-to-one marketing online. This here is an image of an average musician's brain. We actually like to say there are two types of musicians' brains, right? The early adopter, or excuse me, the early musician who's just starting in their career. A lot of their time is going to be focused on what? Creating the music and trying to perform, right? They may try to add some fans as they can, but essentially that's really what they're working on. If there are and getting press. If they're established already, then they're going to be more focused on merchandising and performing, right? Being able to find areas where they can actually go and increase their fan base. But both of them have pretty much the same thing when it comes to fans in social media. And this is something that's new that artists have to kind of work with and deal with within their music careers, is how to engage the fans that are on Twitter and Facebook and MySpace and Pinterest and Instagram and all these different places in order to get their brand out there. There are multiple ways, as you are probably well aware, if you've been doing this for a little while, on getting your music out there, becoming a success, if you will. And the first way is the label way. And I know that statistics say about 75% of you will choose to want to go be signed by a label. Okay, and that's okay. It's okay to have those dreams and careers. We're certainly at Conquer Entertainment. They're not going to tell you otherwise. But some of the things you need to be aware of when it comes to trying to be signed by a label is that your brand must be established already, even before getting considered. Okay, you have to have uploaded videos of 500,000 views or more. I mean, that's going gold. Okay, so you've already gone gold through video views. Okay, so you have to do that on your own. The label's not helping you do that. Have consistent sold-out shows, and practically, essentially, be a success already. I mean, I'm telling you, if you're getting those top two things already, I mean, you are well on your way to being a success. But all those things need to be in place nowadays before a label will even take a look at you. Doing it yourself, I think this is the best time in history for a musician to be able to make their own music, get it to the end consumer, and have some form of even just local success performing and playing music. Okay, but what are some of the things that you have to do there? Well, of course, fan base must be established, so a lot more than 5% of your time needs to be focused on building that fan base. You're essentially signed to yourself, which means it's going to take a lot of connections, experience, know-how in order to get yourself to that success level. It takes an excess amount of money in order to make it work. There seems to be a slide missing here, but we're going to go into the Conquer way of how to build your business. And so we're going to jump past that, apparently. All right. Annual income of a musician. I thought this was an interesting slide just because, now remember, this is not our numbers from Conquer Entertainment. This is actually data from an artist revenue stream, back in August of 2012. You can find their information and more about them at money.futureofmusic.org. But essentially, of the 5,000 people that they polled that were within music, generating income from music. This is what they showed the average income of a musician is, and this is just from the music. You can see here that 4% is 75,000. 4% is 100,000, and 4% is over 150,000. Those are really bringing up the numbers, if you will. They're bringing up the averages, because realistically, especially in the your local areas, artists and bands are really making anywhere in the first few columns there, next to nothing, and then 5,000 to 10,000 within a year, just from their music. So again, we're going to look at music numbers in a minute, but it makes it very hard if you're an artist trying to develop yourself or trying to grow your music career. It makes it an extremely hard process to get yourself out there. You have to constantly get beaten up, and there are tons of pitfalls in the process. So I want you to ask yourself, where do I want to be in the next 5 years? I would hope that you already have this laid out, that you have a marketing plan or some goals that are already written out for your music, or if you're a group, for the band. Where do you want to see yourself in 10 years? How do you achieve success without the label? And again, we already talked about the fact that you have to almost become a success before the label even gets involved. So this process is essentially being done without a label. What am I doing right now to achieve my goals? And one of the things that I want to commend you on is being on this video, watching this YouTube video. Watching this presentation. That's doing something that I believe will help you move towards your goals. And then it was what I'm doing working. And I want to add one more caveat to that, is what I'm doing working fast enough. Now we're going to talk about the Unlabel system itself. There are essentially two ways to earn income, funding through the Unlabel system. Earning wholesale profit, the sale of your music and your merchandise. And you already are probably feeling this part already. You're probably living this already as an independent musician. You may have some merchandise that's on Facebook or on Reverb Nation or something like that. And you understand already that whatever it costs to make the music, when you turn around and sell the music, that's the money. That is your profit. That's the wholesale profit. Okay, earning commissions, and that is essentially through the endorsement of exclusiveshop.com lifestyle products through lifestyle merchandising, which we'll talk more about. So this Unlabel system, let's get a little bit more into detail about that. What is it? What is it? Essentially, it was designed with the artist in mind. It gives access to an Unlabel manual for step-by-step guidance, Unlabel admin section to custom site management, a custom getconquer.com site, and then quality music services you'll have access to for things like recording, mixing, mastering, video production, and more. This has been designed as a turnkey method to enable an artist to build a solid music career through branding, lifestyle merchandising, and networking, using all these core components to help drive and build your career. Through Conquer Entertainment, we actually have all different kinds of artists on our platform. So you're not going to see just rock and roll or just R&B. We have dance, and we have country, we have hip hop, we have children's artists, we have classical music, world music. So there's all kinds of genres that are on our platform. So we're very pleased to be able to have a place for artists to be able to bring their fan base to engage them one-on-one. What are the qualifications to be invited onto the Conquer Entertainment platform? Well, Unlabel owners are selected exclusively, and an Unlabel owner is someone who is on the Conquer Entertainment platform, and they are selected exclusively by our certified artist developers, our CADs. And some of the things that they're looking for outside of just becoming a fan of your music, emotionally tying themselves to your message and your music. Okay, they also are looking for you to have one professionally recorded song or 4 demos, have performed at least at a live music venue, having a fan count of 500 or more on any one social network site, i.e. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, MySpace, Pinterest, or Google+, or an electronic press kit, and of course we saw Conquer Entertainment's press kit when we first got started. But an electronic press kit is something that you can also have as a musician. If these things are in fact in place, and our certified artist developer has expressed, being a fan of what you do, then you have the basis, the groundwork set to start working within Conquer Entertainment's platform and network. What is the cost of this system? We already talked about having a certified artist developer that is assigned to you as you are invited onto the platform. Well, what does it cost to have that certified artist developer? All of that is included into the Conquer Entertainment services for $15 a month. We do ask for the first 3 months up front, so that's $45, but that gives us 90 days to learn about your your marketing plan, what you have that you're putting into place, and then working to integrate Conquer into that. What's included with that $15 a month? You get your all-inclusive Get Conquer page where you can post your latest music, upload pictures and videos, recommend favorite endorsed products, manage your profile through your artist admin. Here is the getconquer.com page, and actually we're going to be very pleased to announce a new look to this page, but essentially the components will be pretty much the same. We will actually have artist pages fan pages on here as well, so fans can actually put the different Conquer artists that they like on one single page, so other fans can kind of get to know who they like. To get to this page, when you're on the Conquer platform, you will actually have a getconquer.com URL. You'll say getconquer.com/ whatever your artist name is, ABC the band. Okay. This will show some of your songs, albums, videos you may post that are connected to YouTube. Where it says JB Recommends, that's actually our trend shops. So as an artist, as an entertainment celebrity, if you will, your fan base is already looking at the trends that you're creating. What clothes do you wear? What stuff do you buy? What do you use? What do you eat? How do you do your how do you wash your face? I mean, fans are looking at these types of things when they're looking at the image that you're producing, you're putting out there. Okay, and this goes through and just kind of shows the different components of photos and general information, your bio, products that you recommend, that you endorse. And then songs, albums, and that sort of thing. What else is included in the Unlabel system? The opportunity for brand promotion, Conquer showcases and events, shop.com showcases and events. Again, as our marketing partner, you'll have an opportunity to showcase your music within their private events. Also, corporate newsletters, blogs, and social media. Shop.com, well, let's talk about them for just a quick moment here, but really they are the skeletal structure, the funding structure, if you will, behind what we are offering with Conquer Entertainment. Otherwise, you would look at Conquer Entertainment just being, more than, a Bandcamp or a Reverb Nation. But because of what Shop.com brings to the table and that branding aspect, it gives us not only that aspect, but it also gives us a very high national credibility. Okay. So the Unlabel system, again, you're going to earn in multiple ways, and we're going to really kind of break this down. Earlier I said 2 ways. Now we're going to really break those ways down because within that there are multiple aspects that at any given point in your music career you will be able to benefit from. So, earning income in multiple ways. A, through the personal sales of your music, merchandise, and endorsed products. That may be selling directly from a show or selling from your Facebook page or what have you, your music, merchandise, and what products that you endorse. CAD sales of music and merchandise. Now, again, that's Certified Artist Developer. That's not just the Certified Artist Developer that have brought you onto the platform. All of our Certified Artist Developers, anytime they sell your music and merchandise, you benefit. You get that income. And then fan referrals of your music, merchandise, and endorsed product lines. And we actually not only encourage them, but we give them a financial incentive to share your music and merch. We're going to talk more about that. But when they do, you as an artist benefit. Essentially monetizing your social network. And this simply means looking at all the businesses that are on Facebook or on social media, what are they on there for? They're on there to monetize their social network. They're on there to strengthen their brand and get those consumers thinking about when they purchase a product, they're purchasing it from them. Okay, and you as an artist, you essentially are doing the same thing, but you're doing it with your music. And so when you're monetizing your social network, you're trying to get them to go to a show, buy the CD, you know, invite friends to the show, right? And so with Conquer Entertainment, we're going to help you with that process. And you're going to utilize your collective buying power, share what you use and wear through social media, turn your regular fans into diehard fans, and then drive traffic to your all-in-one Get Conquer site. Essentially creating an atmosphere of you plus fans plus GetConquer.com, meaning more money and more fans within your music. So let's go ahead and break this down a little bit more and really go through the 4 steps of this process and how to expand that brand. Step 1, essentially, your fans are following you. Step 2, your fans are shopping through your Get Conquer profile. Step 3, your fans get paid get paid cash back for shopping and sharing your music and your merchandise. All that taking place, you as an artist gets paid, in turn utilizing that to you know, do that tour that you're looking at doing, or getting into studio, or filming that video that you're looking for. So let's look at step 1. Again, fans follow you. They love and admire you. They love to know the products that you like and you use. What do you wear if you're known for your hair? What do you wear for makeup if you're known for your makeup, for your skincare, for your skin? You know, where do you get your energy if you're in high energy performance or band? These types of things. Maybe you're an artist that has been overweight and over a certain amount of time you've lost some weight, and your fans want to know, well, how did you do it? Because they want to do what you did. Okay. Fans shop. You share one hot featured brand with your fans every week. You select. Let me back up for a second. You select the products based upon your lifestyle, your fan demographics, or whatever you would like to share. Here just shows some different examples of artists that are on our platform that have shared their brands within their network on social media. Here's some Twitter examples. Janine Terena, she says, Isotonics Vitamin C. Share this to keep healthy. So within her fan base, any of her fans that are paying attention to that and want to know what she wants to know, or what she knows, will then go back and track back through this post, and she actually will get paid for that endorsement. Here, Q Baby shows some of the different her different style, her trends. Okay, Truck Fit is one of the brands that she likes. Converse, you see there, and then also some things that obviously must help her in her personal life, because there's some things for energy there, antioxidants to maintain her health, and a few other things. Looks like detoxification and things of that nature. Now these are things that clearly must play a part in her personal life, because this is all she chooses to share it on her trend shop. And again, when her fans go back and look at this and decide they have her same experience, or they want to have her same experience, then they will go through her profile in order to get it. And when she does so, when they do so, she actually benefits. The fans actually benefit for this interaction. So we wanted to, as Conquer Entertainment with Amanda Ridinger, she really wanted to get back to a more of a fan to band interaction. In my opinion, today's music industry is not really made for fans. It's not even really made for artists. It's made for labels, right? It's made for the big mainstream artists. But we're going to have to get back to a point of rewarding our fans for their loyalty, and especially the ones that are coming out to your shows and bringing their friends and doing those types of things, and promoting you on social network and telling their friends when you have a new CD out. And so what Amanda did is she created, with this partnership with Shop.com, she created a benefit for fans. So now your fans actually earn up to 50% cash back on eligible purchases by shopping through your unique GetConquer.com URL, through your trend shop, what I just showed you on the previous page. They can also earn an additional 0.5% cash back on the eligible purchases from customers or fans that they refer to your music. You benefit essentially earning in many ways. Every time you sell your music and merch, every time your CAD, your certified artist developer, or artist developers within the network sell your music and merch, and every time your fans sell and promote your music, merchandise, and endorse products. Now, taking a look at some of the exclusive music-related shop.com product lines. These are, again, part of maybe some of what you saw in Q-Baby's Trend Shop. Guitarists and drummers, they have things like drummer's elbow and maybe arthritis and things like that, especially if they've been playing for a long period of time because of the way that they have to move their fingers and their arms. As a musician, you probably are have either dealt with or are aware of somebody that's had to deal with this kind of thing. Well, glucosidone and calcium is just in their everyday life. They would be out at the Whole Foods or New Seasons or GNC looking for something in a glucosidone or a calcium style product to help them. Okay, and it's actually an exclusive product line that users and artists can utilize for that within the Conquer trend shops. Anger management. How about late night recovery? How about energy and stamina? Most artists I know that are independent or and above are working another job. So if you work a job that's a little bit stressful, how do you have the energy to go and put everything you have on the stage for your fans at the end of the night? Or opposite, other way around, you had a late night performing, how do you get the energy to do your job and be productive the next day? Okay, you may choose right now to use what? A coffee product, energy drinks, 5-hour energy, these types of things. But are any of these brands paying you to use their product line? Because when you use it, you're automatically advertising it to your fan base. You're accidentally marketing, and you're not getting paid for it. Okay, it's the very same reason why looking at TV, you'll notice in certain commercials or certain TV shows, they'll blur out somebody's shirt, or they'll blur out their hat, or they'll blur out the soda that they're drinking. Why? Because they're not financially benefiting from that. Okay, and so they will blur that out. Music-related partner stores, and again, this probably touches very close to your heart as a musician. Some of the stores that you probably, I know you're already familiar with: Musician's Friend, Guitar Center, Active Musician, Music 123, Sony, Best Buy, right? Best Buy's Music Center. Now, as an artist, you actually can recoup some of that money that you have to go and spend on these types of services, these types of products. You actually will be able to recoup some of that to keep within your music career. This here is a disclaimer because we're going to start talking about income levels. What is the possibility? What kind of income are we talking about? We said you can make some money, but now really what does that look like? And essentially this says exactly what the music industry should say, which is the income levels mentioned in this presentation are for illustration purposes only. They are not intended to be representative of the earnings of any specific class of Conquer artists, nor are they intended to represent that any given artist will earn income in that amount. The success of any Conquer artist will depend upon the amount of hard work, talent, and dedication which he or she devotes to the building of his or her business. Okay, and again, that is something that's no different from music, right? Not every artist is going to be successful. Not every artist is going to put forth the effort that they need in order to be successful. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at what the earning let's take a look at what the earning potential could be with Conquer Entertainment. So we're going to look at since 500 fans is the baseline. We're going to take a look at just utilizing 500 fans for the sake of doing this example, and this shows that we're only going to be. I want to focus on. See if you can see my mouse here. I don't know if I can. No, that's not really going to work. Okay, just right here, 500 fans at 10%. 10% of 500 fans. That's what we're going to deal with. Okay, I'm going to stick with relatively low numbers. 50 fans are purchasing 3 downloads per year from getconquer.com, from your Conquer URL. Okay, now as an artist on the Conquer Entertainment platform, you get 58 cents per download. Okay, the download is 99 cents standard rate. Okay, and of that, again, 58 cents goes to you. 5 cents does go to the artist developer who invited you onto the platform, and the rest goes into the marketing structure of the plan in order to give that financial incentive to your fan base, and also giving you the option for endorsing those different product lines. So that's what goes into there, but it does actually not go to Conquer as profit. Okay, Conquer does not make any profit from your music. Okay, so we saw 50 fans purchasing 3 downloads per year. That's $87 in the year just from music sales. I understand that's not a lot, so just bear with me. Here we show merchandise sales. So this may be T-shirts or hats or something along those lines. And these numbers are going to be based on an average of $5.50 of profit, and one fan is purchasing 1 piece of merchandise per year. Okay, which means that you have 10% of your 500 fans. That's 50 fans purchasing a shirt at $5.50 of profit that goes to you. That means that you, as a musician, you're getting $275 from merchandise. Now this shows based on again, assuming that you're utilizing a exclusiveshop.com product line within your trend shop. And in this case, we're focusing on one particular product that has $7 worth of profit within it. Okay, the one that we picked in this presentation is Ultimate Aloe. You may be familiar with aloe as a skin treatment for like sunburns and bee stings and things like that. But there's actually such a thing as a drinkable aloe, and it's actually great for the voice, the vocal cords, the throat, the gut. It has a huge amount of nutritional value and health benefits. But so let's assume that this is a product line that you may be using within your trend shop. Maybe you're using it for your voice or your throat to keep it, from going hoarse and whatnot. Okay, and in that has $7 of profit. So now, of your 500 fans, 10% are purchasing that one product. Now all of a sudden you're getting $350 a month as a band, which equates to $4,200 a year. Show me the money. So this here actually breaks down those 3 different aspects that we just looked at with this the 10% fan base. Now we can start, increasing it a little bit. And let's take a look at if just 50, I shouldn't say just 50, but if 50% of your 500 fans actually participated in exactly what I just laid out, then all of a sudden we're looking at about $21,000 coming from those featured products within a year. We're talking about music sales of $435 and merchandise sales of $1,375. Now, obviously, there's a large number on the table here. That's the elephant in the room. That's $144,000. That's from additional bonus income from the Market America compensation plan. This is where this is the other aspect of endorsing product lines that are exclusive to our marketing partner, shop.com. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So there are 4 steps to building an Unlabel. Establish a Get Conquer account, develop your goals and a plan, sell your music and merch, and earn income. Turn your fans into consumers. So step 1, again, you may have been invited onto this broadcast from a certified artist developer with Conquer Entertainment. Get back with them and see if they are prepared or willing to invite you onto the Conquer platform. Purchase your Unlabel package for $15 a month and then complete the account setup. And again, remember the first 3 months are up front. Once that's done, or you may decide to do this before you register on the Conquer platform, work with your CAD to develop a goal statement and a plan. Establish a solid marketing plan for your Unlabel. Grow your fan base through Conquer showcases and get access to the services your career demands, such as for recording, mixing, mastering, and that sort of thing. I'm going to spend a couple of minutes here on Conquer Rewards because I think this is a really cool and neat feature. Conquer Rewards essentially are points, a unit value assigned to the ULO, again that's an Unlabel owner, branded products. Okay, Conquer Reward points are used to purchase label quality services. Ways that you create those Conquer Rewards are through the sales of your music and merch. Now I want to stop here for just a moment and just think about this for a second. You may have your music on iTunes or Reverb Nation or Bandcamp or CD Baby, one of these types of places. I have to ask you, do any of them reward you essentially for advertising their platform? I understand that you get paid for the song if somebody buys it from there. I get it. But are you benefiting at all by bringing your fan base to iTunes? Because what's on iTunes? It's not just your music. It's Taylor Swift's music. It's Justin Bieber's music. It's Eminem's new CD, right? Everybody else's music is there as well. So you may have a fan that comes to iTunes and buys one song, and you get your whatever you get from iTunes for it. But at the end of the day, iTunes is really who makes out, because now that one fan may turn around and buy the whole Eminem CD because they're on iTunes, because you reminded them to go to iTunes just to buy your song. Now you've made money for iTunes, you've made money for Eminem, you've made money for the labels. How much money did you get out of it? Well, you got just, in some cases, some people will say what you deserve, right? What you put up, your song. Okay? Well, Amanda thought differently with Conquer Entertainment and said, you know what? If you're going to be promoting Conquer Entertainment, your Conquer Entertainment profile, then we're going to reward you through sales of your music and merchandise through our platform. And those rewards will be used to purchase music services such as the recording, mixing, mastering, and that sort of thing. So a very unique program. And then selling your music and merchandise, essentially you're going to create cash flow through customers and your fan base and earn commissions. Those commissions are earned by the accumulation of business volume and internet business volume. And understand, as a marketing partner, as a product brokerage, which is what Shop.com is, Market America Inc. is the parent company. And what they've done is they've essentially created a product brokerage. So they have merchandisers or marketers who, or excuse me, merchandisers who, manufacturers who make a product and want it sold to the end consumer. In order to keep track of that volume of product that's sold to the end consumer, they keep track of it through this volume, which is called business volume and internet business volume. Okay, that volume is accumulated, and then you are in turn sent a check for that volume. Okay, now the cool thing about that volume is that when you sell a shirt, let's say you have your shirt and you sell it at your show, okay, you get what? The wholesale retail profit from that shirt. Fair enough. This is standard practice. But through a marketing partnership with Conquer and utilizing our marketing partner, or excuse me, utilizing our merchandising partner to make your shirts, you will now get paid from the amount of shirts that you sell. So not just the fact that you sold a shirt, but how many your fans are purchasing throughout the year. And so that is a huge benefit to the Shop.com partnership. Other ways to create that volume in order to create that 144,000 that we saw through personal use. Again, we talk about lifestyle marketing. That means that it has to be part of your lifestyle. If you drink Monster energy drinks on a regular basis, it's part of your lifestyle. When your fan base sees that you drink that, they connect with you. They connect to Monster through you. You don't benefit. Okay? So essentially turning your fans into customers by utilizing the lifestyle merchandising, you earn bonus income by transferring your buying habits. Promoting what you believe in, your fans earn a 0.5% cash back on all purchases through your business or your Get Conquer profile. Use social sites, partner stores, personal use to promote your favorite personal products. And then build a solid fan base through one-to-one marketing and mass customization. And I hope, as a musician or as a singer, whatever your music career is, that you are already doing one-to-one marketing, that you are already getting together with your fan base in order to let them know a little bit more about who you are and what your music is about. So here's the Unlabel recap. Establish, again, that Unlabel business with a certified artist developer. Develop a goals and goal statement with your artist developer and make a plan to build your music career through Conquer Entertainment. Transfer your buying habits, giving Shop.com products a trial run. and build share of customer and customer share through music, merch, and shop.com product sales. So what is your next steps now that you've seen this? You may be a little bit excited about what, learning more about what Conquer has to offer. I know that more and more industry professionals that we're showing this to are going, this is an idea whose time has come. Okay, contact the certified artist developer that might have invited you onto this broadcast. If no artist developer invited you, feel free to message me directly through YouTube. Complete the Unlabel sign-up process. Set up an appointment to view the Market America Unfranchised Business presentation. And this is not so much because that presentation shows individuals how to become internet franchise owners. It's not so much for you to look at that, but those franchise owners actually own a music store with your music on it. And so your artist developer is going to help you build a relationship with those music store owners. So you think about it, if you have a label, the label may tell you to go to the Best Buy in your local town to promote the latest CD, right? Well, with Market America Inc., this is the same way. They have, over 180,000 music store owners or so. I mean, they have tens of thousands of music store owners. And so you're going to have the ability, or you may have the opportunity to introduce them to your music through the Conquer platform. Okay, and so you need to understand kind of who they are, what they're about, how do they get products to the end consumer, how will they be getting your music to the end consumer. Okay, and that concludes tonight's Unlabeled Business presentation. I do want to leave you with one more thing. I'm going to switch back to YouTube here for a moment, and I'm going to leave you with one more thing. And this is a video. We actually have a new. Here we go. We have a new artist on our platform who's actually been a mainstream artist for a long, long time. His name is Fat Joe, and he talked about coming onto the Conquer Entertainment platform, and so I will leave you with this.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy Fat Joe. Some of y'all don't know me. A lot of y'all do. Been an artist for 20 years now. Been signed to major labels for the last like 6 to 8 years. I've been doing my own thing independently, hiring my own video team, my own radio team, my own music team. So there's nobody behind door number one but me. And even though I have all this experience in doing music, I didn't really have all my social media together the right way. So I stepped to my friends at Conquer, Market America, and they put that all together to me and made it right. Also, it's a great vehicle to market yourself and make money. A lot of artists just make money off of royalties, if that, and touring. They help me put together my merchandising, and also open up a shop.com site at Market America, where I can sell all type of things, give you information that make money and save money at the same time. So I'm proud to be now with Conquer Market America. These people are really, really helping the artists coming up today. We don't have a platform to get out there doing stuff like special events. People do shows together where the work gets out there. People networking. You got the developers involved that are helping you, move your product, move your merchandise, helping you sell stuff so you can make money. So in turn, you can put back into your business. So Conquer Market America, shop.com. Fat Joe. Peace.